So 2x plus 1 equals 0, x plus 4 equals 0, 2x equals negative 1, and then x equals negative 1/2. Subtract the 4, so x equals negative 4. I know negative 4 does not work based on what I found earlier, so I know that cannot be a solution. I only have to check the negative 1/2, so I just put negative 1/2 everywhere where x is and see if that will indeed work. It does work, so we are good. And this is our solution. So even though we found two, only one of them actually checks out. Now we're going to try method 2 of finding the common denominator and multiplying everything by the common denominator so things cancel out. So here I have a denominator of 3 and n, so my CD is 3n. So multiply the first thing by 3n, I'm going to multiply my middle by 3n, and I'm going to multiply the last by 3n. So everything gets multiplied by 3n. So I'm going to get 6n equals, the n's here cancel, so I'm going to be left with 12 plus 3's here cancel, n. Before I keep going, I know that there's an n in the denominator, so n cannot equal 0. That would make the denominator 0. We get n's on one side, so subtract the n. 5n equals 12, divide by 5, and n equals 12/5. And then I just have to check that. So that does check out, and that is my solution. For 5, just like when we add and subtract our rationals or multiplying or dividing and simplifying, we always want to try and factor. So I'm going to factor x squared plus 3x minus 10 to find the common denominator. So x plus 5, x minus 2. So my common denominator has to have the x plus 5 and x minus 2 in it. I'm going to multiply each part by that common denominator. So x plus 5, x minus 2. X plus 5, x minus 2, and then x plus 5 and x minus 2. I'm doing this so I can cross things out. So in this first one, they both match. From the middle, it's x plus 5 and x plus 5 matches, and the last is the x minus 2's. Remember, this technically has parentheses around it. So I'm going to get just 9x plus 8 equals, I distribute, so x squared minus 2x, and then I distribute there as well. So x squared plus 5x plus x plus 5. I know if I look at the denominators, x cannot equal negative 5 and x cannot equal 2. That's what would make those denominators 0. I'm going to combine my like terms. So 9x plus 8 equals 2x squared plus, that's 6, 4x plus 5. And then I'm going to get everything on one side because this x squared is not going to go away. So subtract 9x, subtract 8. 0 equals 2x squared minus 5x minus 3. 0 equals, I'm going to try and factor that because it's a trinomial. So 2x and x minus 3 plus 1. So negative 6 plus 1 is negative 5. And then set each of those factors equal to 0. So 2x equals negative 1 and x equals negative 1/2 and x equals 3. And then I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to check both of those.